it's Michelle, and welcome back to the Royal Daily Tea. Happy Monday. It is definitely getting a little bit cooler here in Texas, and I'm all about it, guys. I'm ready for the fall weather. Also, I want to thank each and every one of you for the kind well wishes and birthday greetings for my daddy. He really did enjoy that, and he got a kick out of y'all thinking that he was super handsome. Now, if you think my father was handsome, my grandfather actually was a dead ringer for a very young Clark Gable. So I'll definitely have to fish out some old photographs of my grandfather for a future video. But you guys, we have a lot of juicy royalty to get through today, so you know what to do. Sit back and relax, grab yourself a beverage, and let's get into the Royal Daily Tea. Well, we have another royal birthday today. Princess Beatrice and Eduardo's daughter, Sienna, turns 2 today. Now, Eduardo took to his Instagram page and made a very adorable post featuring a photograph of Sienna wearing a very large sombrero and a cute little floral dress. He says, "Happy birthday, baby girl. You bring us so much love and joy every day." She looks so cute in this little ensemble, and you can see her chubby little legs. So happy birthday, Miss Sienna. Here's to wishing you many, many more. So Catherine, the Princess of Wales, has arrived at the Royal Naval Air Station by royal helicopter. She arrived at the Naval Air Station Yeovilton, making her very first visit since the King granted her the new title of Commodore-in-Chief of the Fleet Air Arm. During the visit, Catherine spent time in the ATC, the Air Traffic Control Tower, where she met with ATC staff and spoke with airborne Wildcat crew. The AC team's role is to enable the safe, operational, and training flying output of RNAS Yeovilton. While in the tower, Kate paid a visit to the visual control position and met with staff and viewed aircraft operating in the airfield. Now, while she was there, she had the opportunity to engage with personnel and learn about the different operations with Fleet Air Arm. She also got to see 2 helicopters that were on site. The very first helicopter is the Merlin Mk4, which is deployed by Royal Marine Commandos globally to provide disaster relief. The second helicopter is the Merlin Mk2, which is an anti-submarine warfare platform and is used for a variety of activities, including tracking submarines. So during the visit to the Royal Naval Air Station this morning, there was an adorable moment where Catherine burst out laughing during one of the military safety exercises. She is seen donning a life jacket. She pulls the toggle and it burst open, making her wince and start laughing. I love the fact that she is so down to earth and natural. You can tell people really like to be around her, and I am very sure they're very happy she is their new Commodore-in-Chief. Overall, it looked like a very fun, entertaining, and very successful visit for the Princess of Wales. So Meghan Markle's father, Thomas, says he wants to reconcile with his daughter and he longs to meet his grandchildren before he dies. Now, Thomas Markle is 79 years old and he has not spoken or seen his daughter since her wedding to Prince Harry in 2018. Now, Meghan's father appeared on Good Morning Britain today in an exclusive interview on his daughter and Prince Harry. Now, I think it's very, very sad that Meghan Markle has not reached out to her father. He has suffered a heart attack as well as a life-altering stroke just last year. But again, the princess of kindness and compassion and forgiveness apparently has not extended that to her own father. Thomas Markle says, quote, "I'm heartbroken. I am very upset. This is a cruel thing to do to a grandparent, to deny the right to see a grandchild. In California, I can actually sue them, but I don't want to do that. The other thing is, I've done nothing wrong. There's nothing that points to say I'm a bad guy. Now, many people, the speculation is Meghan Markle cut off contact with her father after he started going to the press, and we saw those photographs of him where he was papped, coming out of a convenience store holding cigarettes in Mexico. He was contacted or hired photographers to kind of clean up his image right before Meghan Markle's wedding, where he was seen in an internet cafe reading about castles, learning about Britain, exercising, trying to get in shape to walk his daughter down the aisle. Well, apparently those photographs are what triggered the fight with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, ultimately where Meghan Markle thought he was selling photographs, trying to make money off of his daughter. Now, whether he hired the photographers or not, in my opinion, there was no ill will. He wanted to clean up his image for his daughter and not embarrass her, because those photographs came out. They were not flattering of Mr. Markle. I can understand he wanted to clean up his image, but according to Thomas Markle, Meghan Markle saw red and she cut her father off due to those photographs. Now, the other thing that Mr. Markle says is that Meghan wanted him to stop all contact with his other two children, her half-siblings, Thomas Markle Jr. and Samantha Markle. And when Thomas Markle refused to deny having anything to do with his other children, Meghan cut him off. And I think it's absolutely despicable the way she has treated not only her father, but her extended family, as well as Doria's family, and of course, the royal family. Both Harry and Meghan have completely cut her father out of their lives, which is very, very sad. So now he is making a public plea. Thomas says, I'm really a loving father, and she knows that. There's no excuse for treating me this way. No excuse to treat grandparents that way. Speaking about how Meghan used to be, Mr. Markle said, Meghan lived with me from 6th grade to high school, and I never saw anything like that. I never saw the kind of woman she turned into. I am shocked. She is not the person I knew as my daughter. When asked whether he thought Harry was to blame, Mr. Markle said, I think she has an influence on Harry more than he does on her. I am always here for her. I still love her. I'll love her forever. That will never change, but I want her to reach out to me and let me see my grandkids and let me have a limited peace. People go to prison for 5 years and they're forgiven. I didn't do anything, so forgive me, I guess. This is very, very sad. Meghan Markle doesn't realize how short life really is. I read an article that was such an eye-opener. My dad just turned 83, and my mom is going to be 80 next year. People take your parents or grandparents or loved ones for granted. They say, like, if your parents are like 80 years old and they live to be 90, that's 10 years. And if you're the type of person that you only see your parents or your family once a year, maybe you see them twice a year, that's literally 20 more visits you're going to have with them before they pass away. That was mind-blowing. 20 visits. That's it. That's all you got. So now Mr. Markle is approaching, 79 years old. How much time does Meghan really think he's going to be around? He may not have 10 years or 15 years. He might only have 5 years. We don't know. He's already had a heart attack and a stroke. So the fact that this woman has just completely cut him out of her life and of her children's lives, in my opinion, is heartless, it's cruel, it's selfish. What she has done, not only to her family and the royal family, in my opinion, speaks volumes of the type of person she has become. So I don't know if anything is going to happen from this, but what do you think? Do you think Meghan Markle is going to feel bad and finally reach out to her father? Let me know in the comments down below. So many people have been speculating, what are the next steps for Meghan Markle? What is going to happen for her future and her brand? First, people were speculating she was going to resurrect her now defunct blog, The Tig, but so far nothing has come out about it. Then there were rumors that Meghan Markle was going to be the next Instagram darling with her new Instagram Meghan. However, it has been crickets over there on the social media platform. We most recently saw Meghan Markle interject herself into Prince Harry's Invictus Games, turning it into the Meghan Markle fashion show. But what is on the horizon for Meghan Markle in regards to her brand? As we know, Meghan and Harry have made a big to-do about separating their brands, although Meghan seems to interject quite a bit on Prince Harry's projects. But Meghan Markle herself doesn't really have anything that we're aware of. Her podcast has tanked. Pearl never got taken off the ground, and so far nothing has happened with the TIG or Instagram. Well, many people are now starting to speculate that Meghan Markle could be writing a memoir. That's right, Meghan Markle, the novel. Now, we know that Prince Harry had a subpar amount of success writing his book Spare, where he pretty much played the whiny, privileged prince and slammed the royal family. Now, Harry and Meghan are not doing really great in the popularity department in the UK and in America. Many people are quite frankly fed up with the two whiners of Montecito. So if Meghan Markle comes out with a scathing memoir where she's playing the once again victim and slamming the royal family, will this really be a smart move for Meghan Markle for her longevity in the future? Because right now they are considered very, very toxic. Anything that Meghan and Harry are attached to don't do very well. They have said many times that they are moving on. They're moving on to new, greener pastures, and they're no longer in the past, no longer going to slam the royal family. But it seems like every couple of minutes they let something slip out. So will Meghan Markle slam the royal family and her own family in her upcoming memoir? Now, many experts have weighed in saying that this could be a huge $1 million moneymaker for Meghan Markle. Let's be real here. This would be a huge, easy money grab in the multi-millions for Harry and Meghan. They can strike while the iron is hot. Publishers would line up to pay this woman millions of dollars to slam the royal family, to hear about her horrific, victimized 18 months that she spent behind the palace walls. But is this going to be overall the end of her career? Now, many experts have weighed in saying this would not help her in the future get other projects, that if they continue to slam the royal family, although it would be a huge money maker for the couple, ultimately, it's not going to be a good look for her career. They said Meghan Markle has the potential to make a substantial amount of money from her memoirs, ranging from several $1 million for the advance alone to tens of millions of more than accounting for royalties, international rights, and related opportunities. However, many people are getting sick of the two whining and complaining. They're becoming toxic. They're becoming negative. And at the end of the day, is this going to help her comeback? Or brands going to want to attach themselves to the disgraced Meghan Markle and her huge negative bombshells. At the end of the day, I think it would be a huge mistake for Meghan Markle to release a memoir this early in her life. She's only 42 years old. She was a mid-C-level actress in Hollywood who married a disgraced royal prince who walked away from royal duties 3.5 years ago. What in the hell does she have to tell the world that's going to be interesting? The only thing she can do is drop negative stories about the royal family, her family, and play the victim. Well, Prince Harry has done that in spades, and it didn't exactly win him any new fans. As a matter of fact, I think a lot of people are getting very tired of them. So I can't imagine this would be a great thing for Meghan Markle to do as part of her rebrand. So what do you guys think? Do you think Meghan Markle is working on her secret memoir that are based on those diaries that she's mentioned several times before? Leave me your comments, guys, down below. Well, guys, that is all the royal news that I have for you today. Please make sure you check out my other social media accounts as well as my website. All of that information will be linked for you in the video description below. We are nearing 27,000 subscribers, you guys, so thank you so much for your support. And if you're one of the many people who check out my channel and are not yet subscribed, I hope you will subscribe and hit that notification bell. As always, thank you so much for stopping by my channel, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, guys.